If you're looking for the best beginner violin, here's a list you must see. We made this list based on our personal preference and sorted it based on their features, prices, quality, durability, and reputation of the manufacturers and customer feedback. Also, we've included options for every type of customer. So let's get started. At the first position of our list, we have Mendini by Cecilio MV300. Cecilio has somehow managed to make a violin that looks like it's been passed down through a few generations of family members with the antique styling it has. It's a very popular beginner violin that many people pick to make their first step in a musical journey. It is a little hard to tune at first, but that gets better over time. It doesn't come with a tuner, and therefore, you'll need to get one separately because it will require making minor adjustments quite often. It does come with some other useful accessories and even comes with a spare set of strings. If you're looking for sizing options, then you've come to the right place. There are 8 different sizes available for you here with even a 1/32 violin. All of them are made in the traditional way with a high degree of build quality and craftsmanship. Some of these violins just come with a soft case, which might not be the best option for some people if they are traveling a lot. It doesn't give you the highest levels of protection. This model comes with a hard case, making it ideal for those that are always on the move. At under 4 ounces, it is a perfect weight and will be easy to carry. Moving on to the next at number 2 with Cecilio CVN-300. Cecilio has made an exceptional beginner violin that will fool people into thinking that it's much more expensive than it actually is. The tones that come from the violin are warm and allow you to develop your talent naturally. With this model, you are going to get a full starter kit for everything that you need. This includes a chromatic tuner, a hard case with an extra bridge, and strings. All those accessories have a great degree of quality. It comes with 2 bows that aren't of the highest quality but will be good enough for you to get started. At 5 ounces, this one is on a heavier side but is still light enough to be able to hold comfortably. That extra weight enhances the sound and makes it brighter and richer. It comes in its natural varnish color, and it gives the violin an elegant look. We really love the combination of spruce and maple here. With 4 different size options available, you should be able to get the perfect violin for you. This is slightly more expensive than other violins on this list, but for us, it finds the perfect balance between quality and affordability. It's still vastly cheaper than intermediate or expert violins and is highly recommended for beginners. The number 3 position is held by Crescent 4/4 full-size student violin starter kit. When you decide on taking that step to get a beginner violin, you have a choice of just getting the violin on its own or getting one with all the accessories required. If you're looking for the best violin starter package, this one might be ideal for you. As well as the violin, you will be able to get a good bow, a digital tuner, a carrying case, and the Rosin required too. As soon as you get it out of the box, you'll be able to start learning right away. It comes in 7 different colors, so you can choose the one you like the most to impress your listeners. The violin here doesn't produce the highest quality of sound, but you have to factor the price into that. This is at the very lowest end of the budget scale and ideal for those who are unsure about whether the violin is the right instrument for them or for kids who you fear might lose interest. At around $50, you shouldn't expect a lot. But this violin is easy to set up and will allow you to take the first steps on your journey. If you're looking for a budget violin for beginners, then this would be an ideal option. If you're expecting a high quality of sound, pay a little extra. Next at number 4, we have ADM Acoustic Violin Full Size. ADM has been able to make an acoustic violin that has the traditional brown color, but it also has a reddish tone that helps it to look beautiful. Its traditional appearance makes this instrument a popular choice for adult beginners. You'd be easily forgiven for thinking that this violin is a lot more expensive than it is. That's always an amazing feature of a beginner instrument. If you're worried about the weight of the violin, this is one of the best lightweight violins at just over 3 ounces. As well as the violin being light, the case is very lightweight too. It is an outstanding portable violin for beginners to take it to a friend's house, school, or to music lessons. Here we see another violin that comes with a wide range of accessories. Getting a tuner is a great bonus with any starter kit, as not all of them come with one, and beginners can find it extremely difficult to tune a violin by ear. The only accessory that lets this violin down is the strings. They are fine for the first time you play, but there's a good chance that you'll quickly want to replace them. You get a 1-year warranty with this violin. but it's likely one you'll never have to use if this is a quality instrument. The number 5 position is held by Cremona SV-130, while coming in the traditional brown color that you expect. For those looking for something a little different, this violin is available in sparkling black, blue, and purple. All of those are fantastic and will help you to stand out from the crowd. As well as those impressive ranges of colors, the violin comes in 7 different sizes from 1/16 all the way up to 4/4. Whatever the age of the player wanting to learn the violin is, you're going to find the perfect size. There isn't a vast range of accessories here that you can get with other starter kits, but it still comes with a high-quality chin rest, a bow, and a hard case. The hard case, in particular, has an impressive level of quality and will be resistant to impacts. The bow is of a higher quality than many others that come in starter kits. However, some musicians found it a bit harder to tune, but that's a minor issue as you will get used to the instrument, and this process will become quick and simple. With budget beginner instruments, you often get that feeling of cheap construction, but that is not the case with this model. It feels well balanced when you are holding it, and the build quality overall is quite good. It's a violin that you'll enjoy playing until you get to that next level of ability. The number 6 position is dominated by Cremona SV-75. This is a violin that sparkles, both figuratively and literally. The sound it produces is brilliant in regards to the price that you'll pay, and there is a range of color options that are going to attract the attention of the listeners. Not to your taste? Well, you can choose the traditional brown color too. The accessories that you get with this violin vary quite a bit in quality. The strings, for example, are better than most you'd find on a violin for beginners. The bow, however, isn't of the highest quality, and you might consider getting a new one after a few months of use. An area where this violin does stand out is in its usability. It is easy to set up and play. As a beginner, you don't want to lose heart and get too stressed while trying to learn something new, and this model will ease you into the world of violin playing. It works as an ideal stepping stone on your journey to becoming an expert. As well as usability, the build quality of the violin is quite good. With the hard case included, this violin is going to stand the test of time. It's fairly light too, and therefore, transporting it will be easy. Overall, it stands up as one of the best violins for beginners. Moving on to the next at number 7 with Paititi Artist-100. At just 3.2 ohms, this violin is very easy to carry, and you are going to be able to hold it for extended periods of time without getting any ache. The case is also easy to carry, and it's a violin that will be suitable for everyone. We have seen some beautiful violins in this list and with the chestnut brown finish featured here. And this is another one. It has an impressive build quality to match that design. It's built to last, and you'll be able to have the confidence of the 1-year warranty should anything go wrong. It comes ready to play, so you can start practicing immediately. The sound is nice, balanced, and full to help to make this impressive value for money. Unfortunately, some people found this model hard to tune. There are also reports of poor quality of the carry case. On the other hand, you get an extra set off strings here, and that's a very nice thing for a beginner. Polished and warm tones will resonate from them every time you play. Additionally, you have a full range of accessories that will be useful during your lessons. That includes a high-quality tuner that is going to enable your violin to keep sounding sharp. The number 8 position is held by Sonart full-size 4/4 solid wood violin. If you're only looking for the lightweight full-size violin, then this is going to be a perfect option. It is only available in 4/4, and you can only get the violin in one color. But it looks great in its natural brown. It is made from those high-quality materials, which give it an increased level of durability. With that level of durability, you'd expect the violin to be quite heavy, but the opposite is true. At only 3 ohms, it is one of the lightest violins you can get. While the soft carry case doesn't give it the absolute highest levels of protection, it does allow it to remain light and portable. It comes with all the features that you'd want, except for a tuner. Thankfully, it stays in tune for a long time, which isn't the same for other budget violins. The kit comes with a manually polished bridge, which you will have to attach yourself. The most important aspect is for the violin to have a good level of sound quality, and that's what you get here. It will allow you to learn the violin and start on that journey to intermediate level and beyond. We've looked at quite a few violins on this list that represent amazing value for money, and this is another one. Next, at number 9, we have Stentor 1400. If you want a violin in a smaller size, this one is worth your consideration. It's available in all the smaller sizes, 3/4, 1/3, 1/2, 1/8, 1/16, 1/32, and 1/64. It's everything your child needs to get started playing the violin for a reasonable price. A bow and a lightweight case are included. We would recommend this kid's violin especially in the smaller sizes for smaller kids. When kids start playing the violin, the focus lies on teaching them how to hold the violin and bow properly and how to stand with correct posture, learning how to play on one string at a time, and so on. So you don't really need an extraordinary sounding quality instrument for little children unless they're child prodigies. They won't be playing difficult things in the beginning anyway. And so you don't like This solid maple and spruce violin looks good and will give the kids the feeling that it's a real violin. Its top is made from spruce and the sides and back from maple, just like many other violins. The fingerboard is made from blackened rosewood, which is quite oily and a good material for fingerboards. However, ebony would be preferred. But for this price, we can't really complain. Finally, the number 10 position is dominated by Stentor 1550. Let's move on to number 2, an epic Stentor violin. This is a good violin for adult and teenage beginners that need a good full-size violin. It's hand-carved and crafted with full ebony fittings and a solid spruce top and solid maple back. Spruce is a solid wood that is good for the top, and maple is harder, good for the sides and back. These are the most common materials for string instruments and are proved to be good both for practical reasons and sound-wise. The violin is very good looking with a fiery red color and shellac clear lacquer finish. A bow and a deluxe case with an instrument blanket and shoulder rest compartment are included. This is the best violin on our list sound-wise, and it's definitely money well spent. It's actually possible to play proper music on this violin, which cannot be said for all budget options. It has a pretty, rich tone and the high notes are well-sounding, not as squeaky as many other cheap violins can be. The Stentor violin is definitely the cream of the crop. That's all for today. We upload music product review videos every single day, so don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for the upcoming video notification.